Now for part B, the substances, I don't want to repeat them again. Potassium chloride, aluminium wires, graphite rod, and methane gas. So part B, we explain the, now this is explain, don't state. This is not state. Explain 4 properties of any one substance, making it suitable for laboratory use. I think this was not supposed to be suitability. Explain 4 properties of any one substance, making it suitable for laboratory use. I am not going to consider one substance. I'm not going to consider one substance. I'm going to dissect all the 4 substances. However, here they required only one. But I'm going to dissect all the 4 substances. The 4 properties of potassium chloride, which are substances, aluminium wires, potassium chloride, aluminium wires, graphite rod, and methane gas. Recall that potassium chloride is an ionic compound. So if I give properties of potassium chloride, then one can extend those properties to any ionic compound of interest. Then the second compound is the second substance is the aluminium wires. So aluminium was having a giant metallic structure. So if I give properties of aluminium, then one can extend those properties to any other substance that has the giant metallic structure, or to any other metal of interest, Then the third one was the graphite rod. The graphite rod that was consisting of a giant covalent structure. Graphite, where we are having covalent bonding. So if I give properties of the giant covalent structure, then one can extend those properties to any other substance that exhibits that type of structure. Same thing should apply for methane, which we categorized as a substance consisting of a simple molecular structure. So one can extend those properties of methane to any other substance that has a simple molecular structure. And I explored those substances in detail previously. So we start with what? We start with, before we start with any of the substances, so we are going to use the following acronym to interpret those structures, interpret the properties. So to recall or to get used to those properties, I want to say that if one wants to formulate properties of any substance in relation to bonding, be it ionic compound, be it covalent compound, or a metal. Because for bonding, we look at those 3 categories. You look at ionic compounds, covalent compounds, and metals. Or you explore the giant ionic structure, giant covalent structure, simple molecular structure, and the giant metallic structure. So to list or to give or to explain or to state properties of an ionic compound, properties of a covalent compound, properties of a metal, we shall generally refer to this acronym here up. So this summary is going to help us dissect properties of those substances in general. So what are those properties? One can concentrate on the state of the substance, solubility of the substance in water, the structure of the substance, M M stands for melting point. Melting point of the substance. C stands for conduction. Conduction can be conduction of electricity or heat. Then D stands for density. So we have state, how the substance looks like physically. For example, it can be a solid, it can be a liquid, it can be a gas. Solubility of a substance, solubility, that is how it behaves when it is dissolved in a solvent. The structure of that substance. M for melting point, C for conduction, and D for density. Alternatively, we can also have the following. State, instead of having state, solubility, structure, melting point, conduction, density, we shall say science. We shall say science solves structures man cannot do. Science for state solves solubility. Structures for structure. Melting cannot, conduction, and D density. Let me see whether I can write here, because I think I need to emphasize something here. Is my writing tools? Highlight. Don't highlight. Don't highlight. I want to write something here, but I think let me first stop this session.